that Antwerp had made their way out of a three-way tie for to the main draw. That would be The Hague, who we've seen already compete. Sometimes the wires get crossed. Sometimes the papers get mixed up too. But we good to go. I just wanted to make that little correction. I do know this. This is one of 3 games remaining on the day. We got started bright and early. 9 o'clock this morning for the women's series. The fellas have taken over the show. And the implications for the quarterfinals are all over these final few contests. Super Dave couldn't get a score underneath, so Disco Damo, who we'll see compete in the 2-point shootout final tomorrow. He had 8. Dude made 8 of 10. Can he rechannel some of that shooting here in this game? We're going to see. And for you. Esenwune keeping it alive for New York Harlem. And a bad pass from Damo. Esenwune couldn't save it. So easy feed down low. And an easy score coming for number 5, Stojanovic. Disco Damo, he's going to start with it top of the key. Recent gold medal winner at the Pan American Games down in Peru. He's refocused for the tour now. Put that one behind him. Good memory. But now it's time to get to the chicken, as he says. No longer scoreless are the Harlem boys as they even things up at 1 apiece. Mr. Crossover trying to set one up. That time he gives it up. Meantime, it's Esenwune. He leads the league in blocks. And he hates on another offensive player. Got some moves and eyes from the crowd en route. They had to go retrieve that ball. Now it's back in play. We get back to it. Damo with a denial. Late in the shot clock. Now he'll start with it offensively. And there's Antoine Morgano, a.k.a. Cat, spinning. Got the shot to fall, but he was the foul was called prior to the shot attempt. He's going to get the rock again. Going back to work on the block. Couple of spin moves, but 5 seconds. Can't have your back turned to the defender in post position for more than 5 seconds. It's a violation in 3x3. 5-on-5 as well. So consistent. And that's an offensive foul. A little too aggressive on the shoulder dip. Can understand trying to clear some space, but you cannot be flat out blatant with it. If you are, expect to get a call and a turnover. Super Dave. Quick move. He gets to the bucket. New York Harlem out by 1. Damo, he couldn't hit it from deep. But Super Dave, though, board and the score. Bielitsa, kick over. Stojanovic drops it off. And there's the score from Trajovic. Damo. He draws the foul on Bielitsa off the quick spin. Disco Damo will step up and shoot one. Damo. He makes the shot. All it took was one hand. A lot of people say, man, why is he showing off? He's not. He's been shooting his free throws like that since he was in high school. Oh, splash. from the corner. It's a nice stroke there from Trajovic. Esenwune closing out. Trajovic has it wiped away yet again. He didn't see the doormat. It says welcome. Esenwune's house. He got a few blocks to his name already. Oh, strong move, Stojanovic. Esenwune lost it, got it back, scored it. 5 up. Petrovic swings it over. Stojanovic, no. So these two teams have hooked up here in 2019. Harlem losing at the pools phase of the Huainan Challenger.
I can offer you this cap from Nike. 1, 2, 3, maximum.
And we got a 5-5 game. Belgrade with 4 fouls to go with their 5 points. Harlem with only 1 foul to this point in a elimination game.
1, 2, 3, maximum.
The day before the elimination rounds.
The Nike cap from Nike. Especially for you. Wants a gift.
6:42 left.
One shot from Nike.
Couple of games remaining after this one.
Back to the game.
This will decide who will be the second team out of B. As Disco comes out of there with the rock. It's his show right now. Damo puts up the floater. Not enough float on it. Bielitsa, he elevates. Now Damo. Esenwune back to Damo. 4 on the shot clock. That one's airmailed. Express delivery. Out of bounds. Petrovic swings it over. That's a good look. Count it. 2-piece. No biscuit. Vladimir Trajkovic. 8-5 Belgrade. So New York Harlem was able to bounce back after losing in the final of the Mexico City Masters. Again, winning that Huainan Challenger. But they find themselves 3 points down to a tough Belgrade team. This is never an easy contest when you matching up against any of these Serbian squads. They know very well. They went into the lion's den, so to speak.
Hey, and Joe, trust me, I know that's not your job, and I'm just saying, you know.
5:50 remaining. Super Dave. Oh, Esenwune. You don't see him denied too often down there. Esenwune.
6 points for Harlem.
6,
8 points for Belgrade.
8 game. Belgrade.
Run to player.
Hold on to that 1 possession lead right now. Esenwune takes the feed. And that's good eating. 1 point lead for Belgrade. Bielitsa. He recovers the miss and misses again. Super Dave goes down to get the rock, and he calls a timeout.
5 minutes, 7 seconds left.
Just over 5 minutes to play here.
NY Harlem
In our final game of Group B.
Day 1 of the FIBA 3x3 World to Prague Masters 2019.
Already got a Serbian team leading this group, Lehman 2-0. They were able to handle both of these squads, whether it's a all Serbian dominated group. Well, that's up to New York Harlem. We'll see if they can change the fate. It's a game very much anybody's game at this point, although Belgrade not in good shape. Despite having that 2-point advantage, they are in the penalty. Super Dave connects at the stripe on the second attempt to make it a 1-point game. Sticking with it, Esenwune snatches the board. It's Damo's turn. Dime piece. Oh, Esenwune, though, denied at the rim. He was going up. Foul number 8 on Belgrade. So Esenwune back up to the line. He's going to shoot a couple. And Marcel couldn't even things up on the first try, but he'll get another try. Team not in a bad position. Now it's anybody's game. 4:30 to play. Oh, Stojanovic D'd up. Cat met him at the rim. Damo's pass deflected. Bjelica gets a hand on it. Petrovic tracks it down. Now Bjelica, oh, nice fake handoff. Took it right at the chest of Cat. Missed the crib. Morgano pulls the trigger from the corner, and he misses the two-piece. Foul called on New York Harlem. That's only the second foul on them here in the game. I think a three-man weave going on around the perimeter. Sharing the ball is Belgrade. Leads to Petrovic. Sees the lane wide open, says, why not? Damo misses. Super Dave saves it. And Damo gives it right back. He says, we don't want it, you take it. Petrovic takes the two-piece. And he hit that one from Belgrade. 12-9.
The answer from the United States, NY Harlem team, 10-12.
2-point game. Oh, get down. Get down with it. Trajkovic with another powerful yam as Belgrade leads 13-10. They're trying to put New York Harlem out of here. Put them on the first flight back to New York.
Make some noise!
Good game to this point. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Both teams trying to seize the moment, and definitely easier said than done. See, New York Harlem, though, with some lapses in execution. Managed to keep fighting back into the game, though. We'll see how the rest of this one plays out. Harlem within a possession now, 11-13 after the make, and Bjelica, he's able to draw a foul. Bjelica approaching 3 minutes. He shoots and he scores, but depending on who that lane violation was on, Okay, that was on Harlem, so wouldn't have mattered. Belgrade assumes a 14-11 lead, I should say. Super Dave, super fast. He goes to another gear, gets the bucket, then gets the steal, and misses on the next score attempt. Look at Esenwune going down to try to get it. This is two teams that want it, ladies and gentlemen. This is two teams that want to continue competing for $30,000 in Prague. Under 3 minutes. One possession game, 14-12 is Belgrade. For the time being. See if they can extend that lead here on this possession. Bielitsa, doing his dance on Damo. And gave him a taste. Have some. Damo, pass to Cat. Slide with it. But 3 in the key, took too long. So New York Harlem got an advantage in terms of the foul situation. If they can get to the cup and draw a few more fouls, then not only would it stop the clock, it'll allow them to get some free throws. But that task becoming a little bit more difficult as Belgrade's lead continues to grow. 4-point game, and Esenwune with a grown man yam. He put the Skelter sports rim to test right there. That was aggressive.
Minutes, 40 seconds left.
16-13. Bielitsa couldn't get the score on Damo that time. Now Damo, FaceTime. So he put it in Bielitsa's face like a selfie. And it's a 16-15 game. Now, Mr. Crossover, man, unorthodox on the drive and still manages to get the rebound. Petrovic, the 2-point attempt meantime. That one missed by Trotskovic. Damo getting to the bucket. And we got a 16-16 game. Minute 37 left. They fell asleep defensively, though, as Trotskovic gets the score. Well, that was Stojanovic, actually, with that last score. Trotskovic catching his breath on the left wing. Belgrade 17, New York Harlem 16. Buck 26 left.
You should make some noise. You should make some noise. You should make some
Another
noise.
look at the Esenwune throwdown. He's been waiting for one of them all game long. And then Damo. He hits the 2 from distance. Makes his way to the rack as well. But Bielitsa with a smart pass, smart play. Take what the D gives you. Stojanovic answers to give Belgrade, again, a 1-point advantage. New York Harlem, what they do have working in their favor as well is they only have 3 fouls, so they're not in any danger of being in the penalty. Belgrade is already there. Esenwune couldn't wipe that one away. Belgrade up 18-16 now. Now Esenwune, the hook missed. Cat with the rebound. Super Dave up fake. Shoots it from the logo. Missed it short. Esenwune with the board, though. Going back to the post. Working on Bielitsa. Oh, and he missed the crib. Stays 18-16. Under a minute to play. Bielitsa. He hands it off. Gets it back. 2 seconds to put one up. Tough shot. Off balance. Missed. Cat with it. Esenwune's down. Cat shoots. Airballs it. Super Dave. Fouled. 2 free throws will follow. These are big ones. 40 seconds to go. So Dave Seegers can even things up if he makes them both. If not, it'll be a huge missed opportunity. He gets some time to breathe before he shoots the free throws. Top team from Pool A plays your number 2 from C. Top team from C plays your number 2 from A. Top team from B plays your number 2 from D. Top team from D plays your number 2 from B. Get it? That's how the quarterfinals will shake out. Just to let you know. This is for number 2 in Group B. Number 1 is Lehman. We know that. Seegers, clutch on the first free throw. Second free throw, good as well. It's 18 up. It's a tie game, 35 and counting. Mr. Crossover, oh, put on the brakes. And breaks Seegers off to give Belgrade the 1-point edge with 25 ticks to go. How can you not love this game? How can you not love it?
Team NY Harlem, make some noise!
Morgano, it's his world on the block. Lost the handle on the ball, though. Plenty of time left. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Morgano, though, air mails it. Stojanovic, he's going to give it up. Look at Mr. Crossover. He got nowhere to go. They go to Disco Damo, who took a bump. He almost hit it. With 1 second left, I thought he was going to have himself a TSO buzzer beater. He still may have a TSO buzzer beater, but it may come at the free throw line. And what a turn of events. Damo fouled behind the 2-point arc in a game that Belgrade was likely about to win. Now it is in jeopardy. Disco Damo, he could send Belgrade home with one hand, and he does it almost. I thought that was 21, but they'll get possession as well. And with 1.3 left, what I said will probably reign true. But it won't be official until those final 1.3 ticks tick off. And that's it. So New York Harlem with a comeback and some favor after a late foul on Belgrade behind the arc. Damo